Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to the top of a tree. I hope that everyone is doing okay and having a good Wednesday. Cat and you start. Oh goodness. I hope that everybody is doing well today. It's a little bit warm still, so melting continues until morale disapproves. Yes. Welcome into Blast and Frauke. I refuse to complete the quotable statement that was in my head from your comments earlier. Welcome into Taryn. Welcome into True Purple and scroll. Welcome into Seribot. Let's see. Welcome into Jerry May and Shadow Sky. Superfast Feg. Scroll a bit faster, Scott. You'll never catch up with chat if you're not careful. Welcome into Sci-Fi. Scroll. All the scroll. I'll catch up eventually. Oh, wow. Up and down. I'm up the wall. I'm up the... Yes. It's my life. I'm murdering all the trees. I need blocks to build things. I'm gonna be coping with all the... Let's go creep. Yep. Still melting, but also cooking ice cream for dinner is nice, but not filling. Nice. Quick, don't let him catch up. Too late. Right. I was having a think post-stream. What, you don't know the song It's My Life? From Bon Jovi? Thinking is dangerous. Gotta be careful with that. And Brain Cell is still happily located in one of the barracks blocks over in Gordonstein. Courtesy of everybody yesterday. I want to say Ritsu and True Purple. But my brain... No, it was... I think it might have been Ritsu and Tatsu. I don't know, I've lost track. Nah. Never mind. Not drawing message. Be posting that onto a sign in Minecraft. I see. You're trying to give signs directions, are you? Welcome in, Nordic Wolf. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's better. That's another couple of stacks of spruce. I realised I don't have a lot of spruce, or didn't have a lot of spruce. I now have nearly a full chest of it, so I consider that to be at least a useful amount. I also have a bit of gunpowder from the fact that a creeper decided to visit me while I was waiting to start stream. Your morning sucked, but it's getting better. Well, I'm glad it's getting better. So the reason I wanted a lot of spruce I was having a think. Yes, I know. Stop that, Scott. It's a terrible idea. Etc, etc. I was looking at the stuff that we were building yesterday, and I remembered my comment that all the new tunnel sections are supposed to be built independent of the... Well, how about I visit them and we can have a look. Independent of the... dangerous pastime, I know. Independent of the cathedral. Thank you for the lurk. And hello, Cosmic. And I realised using the warped wood here blends it. And so it's not obvious that you've actually left the cathedral as easily. So I don't actually want warped wood on this tunnel section. Because it loses some of the delineation and helps blend things too much. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to swap spruce, which seems perfectly reasonable. And in fact, I've just realised I don't need as much spruce as I thought I did. Because trapdoors are... will it blend too much, alas? Yes, alas, alack. I don't actually need half slabs of spruce. Because, of course, trapdoors for spruce are not transparent. Well, you kind see through them. So, I don't actually need the half slabs that I've just created a metric ton of. Whoopsie. Oh well, I'll find a use for half slabs later, I'm sure. Right, so let's get rid of those, and those, and those. And what we will get hold of is a whole load of netherrack, because I can use that as... Wherever will I find a use for a metric ton of random gubbins? Pretty much any build, Taran. And Nordic Wolf just goes streaking past in the warm weather. I suspect in this warm weather, being a wolf, the fur makes it very uncomfortable. Yes. I'm trapped. I'm not. And thank you to Blast for a 335 stream streak. Even after your winter shed, it's way too hot for Wolfie. Yeah, I can believe that. As someone who is very fuzzy in real life, I've been finding it far too warm for me. That looks better. And if I do that, you see, that now actually feels like it's a separate section of tunnel. It's going to be boring and repetitive, but then again, everything's going to be boring and repetitive by the time we've done 39 segments of this. Or whatever it was that we worked out yesterday to do 600 chunks. 600 chunks? I am not doing 600 chunks of building. 600 blocks of building. 600 chunks of building would be recreating the 39 steps. Even for me, 600 chunks would be a little bit excessive as a build. And I would build 600 chunks, and I would build 600 more, because I'm a mad, impetuous, random Scotsman fool. Yet. Wow. Brutal, if possibly also accurate. How dare you be brutally accurate, Taran? How dare you? Whatever did I do for such brutal honesty? The Become friends with you. I'm glad you still think of us as friends, and that's and that's a nice thing. Is it the brutality or the honesty that hurts? Both.gif. Yeah. There's a trapdoor in my way. Alright. I like that. Aww. Well, you did vanish for a while, Taryn, and I was worried about you. Right. Let me start thinking about what to build. Now that we've replaced the stuff I built with more stuff that I haven't built, let's start building the stuff that I need to build. There's some logic in there. And if I can figure out where it went, I will strangle it at dawn. Oh, hey, it's dark outside. It's dark outside. It's all full of madness. I know. And I'm glad that you're, I was about to say, I'm glad that, yeah. I don't know how to say that one. I was going to say, I'm glad that you're not in as bad a place at work, but the worst thing is you're not at, yeah. Meow. Right. I'm also curious where the heck... I must have taken out the Deep Slate Stairs. Okay. I'm glad I'm sort of making sense. Going into theme from Red Dwarf. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. Scotsman's building all the things. We don't know quite where we're gonna go. All out here with all the builds. Right. And it's fun, fun, fun with the pun, pun, pun. Yes. Being deeply unhealthy is deeply unhealthy. Deeply unhappy is not good for your mental state. I fully agree with anybody who recognizes that. Right, let's figure out what I'm trying to build. I had a plan, and now I've forgotten it. The worst thing is, by taking out what I've just built, so that I could actually fix the build and do the build. So, the build, let's talk about the build, not personal, yeah, well, okay. That and that, and this and that, and some of the other, and what are you doing? Oh sanity, wherefore art thou, sanity? Clam Pixie, welcome in. I feel a little... So, partially what I'm setting myself up for as well, I am hoping to goodness... yes. Hello, Landstrad, welcome in. I'm thinking that when we get the copper lanterns, it would be nice to have those hanging along this section. Ah, look. So I'm going to do that. And this. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch it, failing to catch it, or just catching it. I mean, the ooh, actually, I have an idea. I have an idea, and you can all start panicking and running away. Right. I did a little something between streams. And the little something that I did was I took a road trip. Yay, food. I took a little road trip. And I acquired this. Yeah. Yeah. And all of this is waxed as well. This is the result of probably a quarter of a trial chamber. Like I said, a quarter of a trial chamber. If that. Which is nice, because it means I can make the copper trapdoors. Actually, I'd like another stack of them. Let's go that way, this way, forward and backwards. There we are. There's another stack. That took a grand total of about 45 minutes, Pixie. The trial chamber was already neutered. It was the one that I'd been to previously in the past. So it was just a matter of going in and just basically running my pickaxe around it for 40 minutes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, one of those was right. Yeah, that's the thing. 40 minutes gets you a shulker full of materials. And I think as those age, they'll look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still can't count. I think that gives us a little bit more. I like that more. I like that a lot more. That gives us something that looks a lot nicer, I think. And it helps break up the structure. Hey, Tree Purple. Right. Next up. Ow. You think I'd recognise that there's actually a hole at the end of that section of tunnel? And that I should probably stop throwing myself off the floor of it? And we can choose whether or not we want to let those age or not later. Footy, welcome in and thank you for joining us. Okay, next step. Step the next. I want. There it is. Let's grab a stack of basalt. Welcome back, Taryn. You'll probably see in about a minute and a half. I had I had an idea. Yeah. I was saying that was 40 minutes worth of destruction of a trial chamber, Taran. Hey, Ritsu. The fact that that's 40 minutes and and less than a quarter of a trial chamber, probably. And I was only picking up the original waxed blocks. I was ignoring the fully oxidized. Trial chambers basically make copper ridiculously easy to get, if you're willing to destroy one. Right. Oh, no, that's right. No, not that. Maybe. No. Some of this. No. You. Arr. Yar. Fnurbles. Ooh, ah, just a little bit. Ooh, ah, a little bit fnurbled. Quiet food. Yay for chicken, bell pepper, and rice. Lovely. Actually, I want deep slate. Let's go and raid my spare deep slate chest. That's cobble. That's deep slate. Let's grab these. Thank you for the bits, Footy. And yeah, Copper Party. I think I've already done it. Well, Copper Raiding Party has already been done. Next thing is to actually use the copper, which is what I'm about to do, just as soon as I work out where the things that I want to do are. You know, it's not worth worrying about darkness falling on the grounds that I'm about to go straight back into the nether. To the nether! To Flibbity! To Flibbity? Mr. Flibbity is angry with you. He says you need to go W-O-B without blocks. Right. So, I go red in Hex Vision. I think what I need to do is do a row of this. Appear to be in a small section of the nether, trapped and trying to get out. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm all the way down here. Good lord. Here, buried in the nether, we find a Scotsman trying to figure out, how do we get out? Why am I here? What I would love would be if I had copper bars. But since those won't be around for a few weeks, slash couple of months, slash who knows, we will have to wait for those. The fact that they've declared themselves as no longer adding any new features to the current set of snapshots. Oh, for goodness sake, Scots. Come on. Suggests that we might be going into release candidates soon. At which point we might get to play with copper golems. Yay. There's adorables. No, no. I was trying to figure out how to explain what the heck. There's a gap here. I've fallen down it 5 dozen times. I'm not going to fall down it again. I've had enough. I'm going to block that gap so that I don't fall into that hole. Right. That's better. Yeah. Here. Should we name it Watford? Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Also, mind the white stuff. Mind Primark. Mind any other store. No. I do wish my brain hadn't actually picked the first of the stores there that I mentioned after Gap there, but hey. Oh well. Okay, let's see. I reckon I can now do this and get myself a nice section of thingamawhatsit to go here. Come on. In the looks. And the other half is trying to figure out just what I'm on sometimes. Oh! Ah! Yeah. Gosh darn it. I meant to move those one. Actually, I think I might have to thingamawhatsit something of the Dujima flip? The Dujima flip. The Dujima flip, sir. It's we're not sure. It's a Dujima flip. Yada tiki. I mean, I wonder what I'm on most of the dang time. Didn't I have a staircase up from here? Apparently not. Let's put one in. And I've just realised I turned off Gamma yesterday. Temple Station. It's funny, I was aiming more for Parker. The Dujima flip, lady. Parker. Right, now I can place this here. So basically, if I want that, I'm going to have to be close to a temple. Well then. You know your way through the underground far better than I do, Feg. Oops. I have a feeling that the two on the right-hand side there are not going to flip in the right direction. Hey, what do you know? They flipped in the right direction. They flipped when I was worried they'd flap. Well, that didn't help. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who may be interested in trying to catch the adorable one. Oh, actually, I'm not sure it's an adorable one. It's a Sandaconda. Right. Over time, this will look better. I hope. Because at the moment, it's a goofy snake. Is it part of the Goof Troop? And does it hang out with Donald and Sora? Right. Ah, the delightful sounds of yet another ghast hanging out somewhere. Reminder, you still need a snake pit for Indy. Ah, why does it have to be snakes? Ah, why do I have to be down here? I don't want to be down here. That's better. Actually, that's not right either. I want it to be one further up. Miyakula, welcome in. Oh, I should eat before I get yelled at. Almost 100 again. Woohoo! I need half slabs. Right, let's get me some half slabs. Actually, let's get some half slabs that I've already got made. With the Indiana Jones themes in Minecraft, we need a command or a redeem for something for Salah's digging in the wrong place. I don't like... Yeah, why not? Let's go for the deep slate tile slab. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Are you digging in the wrong place anymore? I haven't really figured out what the heck is going on. Boing, 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 boing. It goes boingity 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 boing, boingity 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 boing. Goodness gracious, boing. Hello, Nuska. Welcome in. Apparently you have your streak. No stream yesterday. There was a stream yesterday. It's where most of this build came from. Twitch just be twitching. It does that. Frequently. Usually at the best possible moment. Ah. Missed. Don't you just hate it when you manage to suddenly move by, like, a percentage of a block? Right. That looks pretty cool. It'll look better once it's aged up a bit. Your office is 29 degrees. Yikes. Let's be naughty. Let's be very naughty. Oh, that is very nether tunnelish. I like it. Right. Also, the thing that you might not have... I gave you back your trapdoors in the floor that you could see through, Taryn. For the lighting. Because I liked the... I like you, was thinking, it's missing something. And... I love it. I want some more of it. Yes. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Make it... I need all of the floor. Wait, where am I? Sir. Alright. So. Goodbye! I hope he sent... I hope he didn't mind the trip. And I hope he sent a postcard. Twitch figured it out finally. Yay! Watch streak. There might be. I vaguely remember it. Hail hydrate. And a stretch as well. Yikes. Oh. Yikes. I wonder if that ever... So one of these didn't work and one of these did. Aha! Okay, so... That's not too bad. One of the two commands is functional. And one of them has a goof. At least one of them works. C star 128. Yeah. Look, will you stop trying to give the bot an aneurysm? Okay, so it's there. This is what I get for giving you lot a hint that there's a semi-useful, slightly partially functional, occasionally, if you're lucky, command lying around. The thing is, I can't work out... Oh, I know. Why do I have an off by 2 error? It was working. Plausible. I don't know. All I know is the bot, it is not happy. You're a tester for your job, so you try to break stuff outside of work. Reasonable. Well, that's 16, so that's mostly. TempF drop table quotes for non-devs out there. That isn't really... Look, we're not letting Bobby anywhere near the bot. I see we have a ghast in the distance. I see we have a ghast that is providing testing services. Hello. Come back. Are you going to provide mining services? Ideally, I want you to fire at one of these metal trapdoors to test that trapdoors are ghast-proof. Please. I think we just proved that trapdoors are ghast-proof. Yay! Scotsman, on the other hand, isn't. Ow! Oh, we don't. I apologize. Look, the obvious puns are likely to end up being the things that one of us says. Sanitize the input on the central person register. If that... Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, copper. I need more copper trapdoors. Fortunately, I might actually have some spare copper. If only. Neville. You and you can go into here. I will grab some of that in a minute. I'm going to take a quick nap because it's that time of the Minecraft overworld. Let's get rid of some of this. Oh no, Elkhorn. That sounds like a very dangerous day. I hope it gets better. Welcome in. What do you mean per the numbers? Did you look up whether or not copper trapdoors are blast proof? And it said they shouldn't be. Because if that's the case, I'm a little worried. Obviously, we need to get a copper trapdoor to take a ghast here. Blah! Nope, nope, nope. Not it. No, you looked up the blast resistance of copper trapdoors and how much it should need to resist a fireball. A is lower than B. At this point, I'm more worried about where that Enderman went. No, my luck, he went to the overworld. It's behind you. Yep, and so is your ability to live. So what you're saying is I need to finish this construction and then open this area up and get a ghast to shoot at this point blank so that I can test whether or not it is actually ghast proof. I mean, we do have the advantage that the trapdoors are going to prevent the ghasts from seeing us. So, even if they're not theoretically going to be perfect, they at least... No. No. Here we find the Scotsman attempting to start the engines. No. You would have heard a better. Oh dear. Well, look after yourself, Blast. Nope. Well, that didn't work. Just bounced my head off the... Look. I didn't ask for sirens. I know I said I was going to try and blow something up, but you didn't have to send the entire BDU. Actually, would it be BDU or EOD? Probably EOD. I think BDU is US, EOD is UK. Whoops, hold on. I don't know. It got marked as intelligently modded, which for Twitch is an interesting, not quite. Honestly, I don't know if a fire charge and a thingamajig, who's and what's it, would be an equivalent. I think I'm a who's and what's it. Yes, one of those. God, I hope these things are actually blast resistant. The reason I went with the copper was I thought it would be. But I guess it's probably marked as softer than iron in Minecraft, so it might be. Huh. Copper has a question mark blast resistance. Copper and wood... Oh, copper is the same as wood? Gosh darn it. Motion! Wow, you aged quick. I have the equivalent of much wood protection. Yes, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because I was deliberately choosing this because I wanted metal protection instead of wood. I'm going to finish this construction. I'm going to put these in the wrong place, so I'm going to take a little bit longer to finish this construction. I forgot to put the half slabs in. Oh, the live long day. Oh, I put away the cup. Something sounded unhappy. Right. I need half slabs. Boing. Well, that's... does list it as being set. Oh, thank goodness for that. I forgot about the Enderman. I forgot about the Enderman. The Enderman didn't forget about me. Sudden attack of an Enderman. Here we find a Scotsman suddenly fighting for his life as he exits another portal right into an angry Enderman. Wouldn't recommend that one. Boing. 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 I'm not even sure where I upset that Enderman. I mean, obviously the answer to that is in the nether. Where did you come? Oh, you must have walked off this. I was about to say, please don't tell me you're spawning on top of this. Oh, again? I missed that. I knew they'd done a lot to change to copper fnerbling. Because we're getting things... Oh, of course. 2x2 is one trapdoor. Ooh, that's actually more expensive. I think. It brings it in line with iron. But the reason being, of course, a 3x2 is what they're going to be using for for copper bars. Seeing as how we're getting those as well. I hear a ghast. Is it in the right place that it can shoot at us and act as a test certificate? Test certificate? You know what I mean. I can see myself at this rate ending up just deciding that the best thing to do is put in one of the data packs that allows me to actually craft trapdoors in a slicer. Stone cutter. That's the word I'm looking for. I can word, just not very well. Oh, actually, I probably should leave that row in. Pair that with table flip, sound redeem, and you right there. Oh, goodness. Opening this up for two reasons. One, so we can see it, and two, so we can get a ghast to shoot at it. Seems perfectly reasonable to me. Hey, I'm mad. Thank goodness the nether evaporates easily. Look after yourself, Cosmic, and once you've screamed into the void, remember to give it scritches. And maybe some catnip. Because it is a good void. Same as pretty much everything else, Taran. They need solid blocks to spawn on, which is why I've been putting in the trapdoors and half slabs. Everything is deliberately set up so that things can't spawn. At least, to my knowledge. Things can only spawn on solid blocks. Minecraft. Otherwise it would be able to... Nah. Yeah. Spawn anywhere. And it would be impossible to stop spawns. Good time zones, Raven. Solid block and a 5x4 by space, 5 space, and because all spawns not from a spawner require such. Yes. Catch us as we're hoping to do some science, Raven. Because it turns out I may have made a slight goof in my planning. It turns out copper might not be blast proof in trapdoor form. To which my brain is now going, no! Ghasts may also do the highest single target damage in the game, doing 1000 to Ghasts if you redirect the fireball. Ouch. Ah. Haha, missed me. Presumably wax doesn't offer any extra protection. Not that I'm aware of. It's not like resin. And I'm just going off the information I have, Elkhorn. If the answer is we don't know, we're still trying to figure out. And this is why I need something to shoot fireballs at me. But first, I need it clear enough for this thing to have an attack area. Hello, tunnel. And we have a panpour in chat for those who might need to try and catch one of those. Could just set off TNT. Yes, but where's the fun in that? Far more fun to get shot at by the hairball of a ghast. A marshmallow with hairballs. Tunnel bore, I choose you. That is coming up soon, Tor. That is coming up soon because I need to mine in this direction by a long way. Sir? Goodbye. Right. Oh, I've got 3 blocks that are not safe. Gosh darn it. How did I not notice that? Right. I know how to make that safe, though. Alright. I've got 2 options. I could either put some moss carpet on the top of it in the sort of pale oak version. Or I could just put some glow lichen on the top. I kind of think that the pale moss carpet might be more appropriate. At the moment they are, but others might... I don't know. Landing! Welcome in! Pretty sure it's too close to the roof. That's alright, I don't happen to have any pale moss carpet anyway. So I will have to figure that one out in the future. Alright, let's see if we can get shot at by a marshmallow hairball. Right, let's go and see how this looks. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Even without this being in Pretty's mode, I really rather like that. As a nether tunnel, I think that's quite a nice one. And I like the way the chains link up. And yeah, I think that looks good. And that should be horseable. It is, it just needs to be durable. I know. Even if they do break, ghasts can't see through them, so it kind of won't matter. Yeah, that's my other hope, Tor. That we just don't get seen. I mean, I've still got a lot of mining around here to do. How does it look from a distance? Oh, that looks fun. That looks pretty nice. It'll now be easier to take a bunch into an open area. Well, how dare you be logical? I'm sorry, but logic in this stream? Oh, look at the tiny little... Dead. I was going to say, tiny wickle What's it? But I can't remember where I was going with that statement, so I killed it anyway. Right, okay. I agree, let's be sane. Or sensible. Let's find some trapdoors, take them to somewhere that's an open space and has more ghasts, and try and get myself shot at by the ghasts. I'm sure I left a few in here. Yes. Sanity? Who's she? Sanity is a rather nice streamer. Let's be sane. Well, that'd be a first. Creative world if all else fails. Yeah. Could... Wait, hold on. Where's my fireworks? Just in case. What we really need right now is a ghast. I swear this is going to suffer from standard Minecraft rules. The moment you need a ghast, you won't be able to find one. Mostly asleep. Forgot the logic and sensibility roll. I put away all of my... I don't know why I put away all of my netherrack. Whoops. Just dig a small hole. Right. Yeah, this is definitely going to suffer from standard Minecraft rules. The moment you want a ghast, you can't find them. We've had a ghast like every 5 minutes for the last 4 days, and now we don't have one. I do like that. Even up close, it looks cool. Far away, too. Right. Let's check off in this direction. Ooh. Hey, angry bacon. I'm gonna murder me some angry bacon. Hush, little piggy, don't say a word. You'll be breakfast before... Whoops. Hey, more. Yes, but 4 days on this server, Dragon. We're on the 4th day in the nether. Ghast spawn dot egg. Sorry. Ghast spawn egg. I misread that as OGG and thought, are you trying to scare me with the ghast spawn sound? Whoops. I think I'm in a hole. I am in a hole. Let's try that again. Where'd the angry bacon go? Come back. Oh, of course, it's running away from me because it can't stand the portal. I keep forgetting they won't go near portals. There's never a ghast around when you want one. We appear to be missing some chunks loading here. Ow. So let's hit a chunk refresh before we go flying into the walls. as I do it anyway. I mean, really. Here, Ghast. Here, Ghast. Wherever art thou, Ghast? Hush, little Ghasty, don't say a word. I'm gonna murder you with... Oh. Have I missed a... I have. Sorry, I didn't see that. I've just seen another Enderman. Hopefully it didn't see me. Hail Hydrate. Thank you, Veg. And a stretch as well. Ooh, up, wait. Ow. Everyone else, remember, hydrate, stretch, med check, look after yourselves, and do remember to pay more attention to chat than I do. Oh, hi up. I see more angry bacon. Angry bacon, it will make lunch for you. Angry bacon, it's gonna burn in the nether too. Miss Piggy's older brother. Scott's not paying attention to us. I am trying to. I'm also trying to pay attention to the complete lack of ghasts. It's ghastly, sir. Ghastly. Why ever can we not find a ghast when we need one? I'm gonna have to dig out so much of the nether. Oh well, we all knew that anyway. Let's do what causes ghasts to appear. Let's do some construction work. I swear they don't like me doing things. Fnub. If I try and make progress, a ghast is bound to appear. Either that or another Enderman. I see Enderman in the distance. That's not what I want to appear. Come on, give me a ghast. Hey, Mind Trip Media. 100 points, 100 bits for clearing out the nether. Thank you for those nether clearance bits. How are you doing? I'm trying to clear the nether so that we can actually see enough of my cathedral. How about an Enderman riding a ghast? I mean, I guess you could probably put the rideable tag on the ghast and stick an Enderman on it. Doing well, need to get back to clearing the nether yourself one of these days. Yes. I find that clearing the nether is one of those, this takes a lot of time things. That said, I think one of the things I will be doing over the weekend is learning how to build a tunnel bore. And then what? So for Minecraft clearance, there are two things you need. One's a tunnel bore. What's the one that that can follow a tunnel bore along and drop TNT downwards? And is generally used to help create perimeters. Oh hey, this area's got nothing under it. And there's a Pokemon here for those who might need it. Why is there a 1 block high gap here? That feels suspicious. Baby piglins. Possibly. It's quite a large section of the nether that's a 1 block high gap. It's probably a ravine that's just been sort of appeared. I'm surprised I haven't hit lava yet. Kind of surprised that after that statement I didn't hit lava. Waiting for me to be unprepared. Aha! Excellent. Come on. Here, Gusty. Here, Gusty. Come on. Whoa, no. I didn't mean to fall. Shoot this way. Shoot this way. Come on. Shoot me! Shoot me! Look! Angry Marshmallow, I'm here! Come on! Missed! Come on! Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a closer shot. Hi, hi! Look, your aim is terrible. Don't just shoot me. Shoot me! Did he just despawn? Hey, Lotus. That's if the target was vertical. I already was vertical, though. Oh, you mean the trapdoors? Probably aiming for the head. Why would it aim for the most empty spot in the universe? I hear another ghast. Come on. Be good. I need you to shoot at me. Shoot. Hold on. Have I lost a trapdoor? Ah, yes. I came in with a stack. You're looking for words, not dictionary. Hello. You appear to be a little bit trapped. You're not going to shoot at me while you're here, are you? Why? What? You're not going to be helpful, are you? Nope. Vanishes. Wow. Denied. Stone the crows. I'm not putting pressure on them. I'm just needing them to shoot at me. Well, you're not helpful. You're the wrong thing entirely. Look, stop taking up the mob cap. Oh, I see. Now you're jumping over my arrows as well. A happy ghast, angry gots, and now Scots has got gremlin ghasts. Yep. One brain cell going around between them. Right. Come on. There's got to be more ghasts around it. I love the fact that I'm having trouble finding a ghast. This is rare. Here, deep in the nether, we find a Scotsman swearing at ghasts for just vanishing when he wants them to shoot at him. I know! After multiple days of a ghast every few minutes, they just don't seem to be hanging out anymore. How am I supposed to science if you can't turn up and shoot me? I'll say, what am I stuck under? They don't mean it. Wow. Wow. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. All around the squirrel, the nether's full of ghaslings, and all around the squirrel, they're not showing up to murder him. No matter what he's doing, they're still not shooting at him. Because all around the nether, the ghasts have smegged off. Thank you for the lurk, Lotus. You, sir, are not supposed to be out here. That's because I left the trapdoor. The gate's open, isn't it? Right. Fine. If in doubt, let's go to let's go to the test world. That's the Angighast. And that's the copper. If copper isn't blast-proof, it's worrying for when Puffy goes rogue. Whoops. That one. Oh. Come on. Shoot me. Sir. Shoot me. I'm in survival. I have less than 3, but the copper trapdoors seem to be doing pretty well here. Wait, come back here. I don't think that's managed to destroy a single trapdoor in all of that. I'm not saying it's not odd. I'm just saying it's it didn't seem to be very successful. Let's go with something a little bit more definitive. Let's make the floor of copper and try again. This way we know exactly where all the trapdoors are. Yeah, that's why I'm currently going for let's make this a much larger surface. Right. There's no way it should miss this. Hello. Right. Shoot me. Oh, and there's an ad in progress. Whoopsie. Apparently there's a cooldown before it notices me. Hi. I'm survival. I think. Yeah, I'm in survival. Shoot me. Come back. Is it me or does this ghast have performance anxiety as well? Sir, are you really sure this is a good place to be standing right now? Fine. I'd say we've had several direct hits. Snowballs don't work on... I could throw them and they would definitely get their attention. I wonder if we can get this wandering trader murdered by a ghast. And the ghast has despawned. Okay. Good news is, I think science has won. And we have a Firo in chat, for those who might be interested in 45 minutes of testing, because neither Tor or you can read. I mean, you see, this is why we do science. Sometimes science outdoes the inability to read. Well, there we are. My creative world has a new hole in it. And I think we can safely say that we're not going to have issues with things exploding. So, that's at least a small positive. foresee me being wrong and there being many explosions just not destroying the build. Look, I never said that the explosions weren't going to destroy... Oh, I forgot to pick up some blocks. Nope. Now we know that. Cue all the... Exactly. We've done all the testing, and the ghasts just smegged off for the entirety of it. Now that we're finished, you can guarantee they'll be back.
They'll be back.
Right, countdown timer. It's 5 past. How long till we have a ghast? I'm going to guess 7 past. I think it'll wait at least 20 seconds. Right. Also trying to remember how the heck I built this. Oh, I forgot to pick up some polished deep slate. Do 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 do, ya da da. Some days you just can't get shot by a ghast. I will need those. And those. I actually need 2 of those in stairs. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Actually, is it 2 of those? Yes, it is. Okay. Ow. Okay, pork chop's upset at me. That'll be because I murdered that one that was hanging around earlier. Right. Let's reset the clock. I just had a Pacific Rim moment. Reset the clock! Start the timer. How long till we next get things trying to kill us? And can we get a giant... a giant... what were they? Blah, blah. Hoojima flip. Yes, let's get a giant Hoojima flip to murder the ghasts for us. A giant blog. Bleh. Yes, one of them. Is the rate of things trying to kill me going to increase exponentially? Probably. Apparently there's a hole there. Oh no. Oh, I found the only hole in the floor. I found a flaw in my plan. Or the lack of. Hey, the good news is this shows that there's quite a bit of nether I won't have to explode. Also, welcome in, Hunter, and thank you for the 140 stream streak. I'm pretty sure that's a dupe, Niska. There have been many times that I've accidentally gone, hole. There's a hole in the nether and I've fallen down it. And there's a hole in the nether and we're not shocked by that. Right. Yes, so I need another... You know, this might be easier to build if I wasn't actually struggling to get to where I'm trying to build. Boing. Closest we have is 160. Yeah. Found more hole. Really? I can hear a ghast already. I think. Wait, what? Oh, yes. That. One of those. One of them. Yes. And we do have 37 quotes with hole in them. That's a whole lot of quotes. Ba-dum-tish. I'm shocked that there's a spelling error. A high percentage of quotes about holes. I'm so absolutely shocked by that. I can guess why. Or at least I can guess why Automod thinks that. Where do I need to be to make this one? Like so. Have I gotten that right? Is this the same? Yes, yes it is. That's good. I have more chain. Woohoo! Here we find Scotsman attempting to build chains. That one's gonna hit the roof sooner. I think. Have I got that right? Here we find Scotsman attempting to remember how to build. This is not an unusual situation. It's just made worse by the fact that I keep putting in too much detail. Alright. Ooh, that's nice. That looks better now that... Now that we actually have a second chain holding this up, it starts to look a heck of a lot better. A heck of a lot better. It actually feels more like it's becoming a build now. Haktua. Right, so I need, let's see, I need a block of this here, And here. And... oh, I'm actually out. I don't have enough lodestones for this bit. Whoopsie. I'm 2 lodestones short. That's a mistake. Do I have any iron to make more lodestones? Oh yes, I've got some iron blocks in my ender chest. Yes, there we are. Let's make ourselves a few of these. Turn those into that. Turn that into... wow. I need another... apparently I can't think in numbers that make sense. Let's try that again. There we are. That's the rest of them. And I've got 2 spare. Fine. Hold on. There's other materials I need for this. Right, I need... I've got the polished deep slate slabs. Polished deep slate slabs. Polished deep slate stairs. Polished deep slate slabs. And I think I need 4 more polished deep slate stairs. Yes, those. Hey, pork chop. I'm still surprised at the complete lack of angry marshmallows. Where have all the angry marshmallows gone? Oh, where have the marshmallows gone? Who turned them into food? To the S'mores Fest. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I know we had a Blunding appear earlier. Maybe they saw him appear and decided that it was safer not to be around because he has a propensity for turning... I took a lot of... Not really. I haven't taken in much away. I've just lowered it. Yeah. Half slabs. There. I hear you. I hear you. I hear the ghast. It is calling to me. Can we find it, though? I will follow you. Follow with... ah, you're in the wrong area. It's in the area that we fell down into. Grr. It's an unhelpful ghast. We do, however, have a Pokemon in chat for those who are in need of one of those. back up to the top of this. Ow. 360 no scope straight off a cliff. Sounds like something a mythical sausage would say. Woohoo, I missed it. Right. And that. And now we start putting in the bits that are not here, like so. That was deliberate, honest Gov. Sorry, that's not what I was needing to do. I was about to say, where's the polished half slabs? Sausage probably has more quotes about holes as well. I mean, yeah, it is sausage. I'm not attempting to get into a whole quote contest with sausage. I have no idea where that statement would go in a contest. Sausages were entirely intentional. Yeah. Yes. At least I haven't built a pub with a stripper pole in it. A whole contest with sausage. Yes, I agree with you. That doesn't make sense. Well, maybe it does. Actually, that's right, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's good. Okay. You see, the thing is, we can probably put a couple of copper bulbs. Everyone loves sausage, but it's best not seeing them being made. Otto von Bismarck. Yes, absolutely. I think as this all ages down, it'll probably look more interesting. I need to work out how much of it I want to get to what different phase, and I'm going to have to find so much wax. Hey, we're in the nether. I could bring bees here. And, thank you, Ren. I could bring bees here and have them hanging around here and just constantly be being. Oh, that looks so cool. I'm gonna have to dig out that section to the left so that we can see it better, but that feels pretty cool. Ooh, I should fix the bit I've missed. I forgot to do the roof. I've missed a roof. Let's correct my oversight and fix my roof. Hey, Urban, welcome back. Okay, I don't need that, those, or that. What I do need is quartz. Why do I always end up at the wrong chest for the quartz? There we are. Let's go for about that much. And hey, we've got that. Excellent. Boing, 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 boing. Ding, 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 ding. Right, that gives me smooth and normal. Hey, pork chop. To the roof. At the bottom of the building. Ow. Okay, let's see. So I think... Careful, he's thinking. Head for the hills. Ah, no. Oh, that doesn't help. Ow. Give me that block back. Right, that needs to be there. And that needs to be there, which means I'm... No, not you. Okay. Was in a meeting, noticed the way I was putting the grinding stones in. Was that to get them to look a certain way versus stacking them onto... Yes, it was. Let me bring the camera count round so you can see it. By putting in the block in the middle, I've got... They deliberately attack... They actually line up. So, if you place one as though you're looking up and then one as though you're looking down... the wooden sections line up and the stone sections line up. And by having them rotate through 90, it looks more like a chain. The final result is you end up with something that looks like this. If you stack them directly, the bits don't line up and it looks incomplete. That's that. No, that's the wrong account. It is a neat result. It's one that I've used before, and I think a few other people have as well. And what's the good? And congratulations on good news, Urban. It's never good when your bits don't line up. Well, fnurble to that. Oh, that needs to be a block so that it doesn't have a spawning space. You know, I think I'm just going to go with a straight... like this. How does that look? That looks alright. Looks a bit... Oh, fnubbles. You're kidding me. It's constantly giving me half of the block back. No, you're out. You look like a whole block space, but actually you're 2 half block spaces. That's better. That feels better. Good point, Taryn. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's got it. Right. Let's swap my... Let's bring in another pick for a minute. Absolutely. And the worst thing would be if this building falls down on you, you're not going to really worry about the spikes. You allowed them onto your spike, snake. Oh, excellent. That is good news. Yay, snake friend. I'm just taking out a bit more of the nether so we can see everything properly. Something tells me that might be the pun fig, and it sounds like it is. Excellent. Let's get... I'd like to take out some of this, just so we can actually see all of this better. I'm fairly sure by now puns are a currency around here. If I build a beacon in the nether, would it mine so fast that it... You know, I've never wondered whether or not what the... I mean, it's basically just evaporating anyway. I've never wondered what the mining speed with a beacon would be in the nether for this. I actually feel pain from that pun. And that's not a canned response. Sir, goodbye. Thank you for dropping in. Pile hydrate. Nearly on 13. So close to a Gordon. So close to a Gordon. And a stretch to go along with it. Ooh, and a 14-9. Something tells me we're going to have some more Gordonite recruitment needed later in the week. Because I think we've only got 2 spare trained at the moment. Oh, that's better. Now we can actually see what we've got here. Ideally, I should have taken out some of that first, but oh well. Ideally. As opposed to cat dealy. Landstrad. I'm not even mining the netherite that I'm finding. We're just leaving this block here just for comedy value at the moment. Well, I think we worked out that that's probably the highest, possibly the highest possible netherite ancient debris that you can get in the world. There we are. That looks a bit more natural. Or as natural as you get in the nether. Speak soon, everyone. Battery low. Take care, Urban. Oh, that's better. Now we can see what we've got. I will definitely spend some time learning how to build a TNT duper tunnel bore on stream next week for this area. Because you can guarantee that that's going to cause a few explosions where I don't want them. More than likely. Fortunately, if you use a tunnel bore and it hits something like a piglin or anything like that, it doesn't class as you shooting them or harming them, so they don't come after you. That's better. If I turn off gamma override, wow. Going from that to that is quite a dramatic build. Sneaky Gimmighoul has escaped. Whoopsie. Crikey. Crikey. I mean, we still need to lower this area because these are touching the ground. And that area needs to be ripped out. I should take a snack here. Let's see if we can get rid of this bit because it's blocking some of the view. You're not wrong, Taran. You're not wrong. That's why I need to investigate the other type of TNT duper, the one that actually mines downwards. Because I can't remember what that one's called or how to build that either. Not that I built either in the first place. I have never built a TNT tunnel bore. A world eater. Thank you. That's the world. And you're not wrong, Mirkula. That is actually partially what we're going to be trying to aim for. Maybe not all the way down to bedrock. The goal is to mine it down to the lava below us. So that we have a lovely sort of lava glow. Oh, look. Speaking of lava. I could have said that as a lava glow, but, well, now I have. Thinking of glass floor over lava to prevent accidents. Not a chance. We've done the build, and the intention is we'll be walking around inside this. This is our nether tunnel network. Once this all built, we're not going to be really spending much time outside of it. Hopefully. Scott's falls in next time. Yes, absolutely. Of course I do. Sir. Ooh, more lava. Somewhere around here, this world drops open. There it is. Ah, I dropped that bit. Just wait until Scott's builds the upside down ice road. Wasn't where? I mean, it's bad enough trying to think of the concept of an ice road. If I build an ice road, that will probably be on the roof. And yes, I'm still very tempted to put a ring of access to the roof over the through here. Ice road plus boats is fast nether transportation. The reason these tunnels are so big is the intention is to use horses. I want to use a nether pony. Rockets. Or rockets, yes. That's the other reason for it to be a large tunnel. Nether carriage. So if I have nether horses, would that make them downies, Wad said? No, this is why we're up on the ceiling. They will be they will also be uppies. Oh hey, I found more finding leather in the lava? Lava in the nether, even. Hey up. Cave. I'm not sure. Oh, downies. Yeah. I think this area is actually safe to remove, because I don't think it actually is in the way or used for a 2-to-1 odds. I've probably just removed a section of scaffolding that I will need later. But I'd like to be able to see that in this context a bit better. So let's take all of this out. Your name is no longer allowed as a Minecraft Java name. No, because you've already got it. Why would they let anyone else have it? did you do? Yes, that's also a good question. No, valid question is valid, Raven. 15 minutes warning. Alright, thank you. I'm basically trying to clear enough of this to be able to have really nice pictures today. If it wasn't obvious. You fail completely at typing and spelling. You think it's good to go going to bed. Yes, but what of us who don't have? What about those of us who don't have needing to sleep as an excuse for bad typing and speaking? That's better. Oh, that's nice. Now we can actually get a view that has... Oh, that's better. Now we can see all of this in one go. Can still go to bed. Body said nothing about sleep. No. Point. Hey, ancients. Welcome in. The nice thing is, this means we've now got the central tower, the wings, the entrance, and the main nether tunnels all mocked out in at least one version. So we've now got a complete set of the pieces of our nether tunnel network designed. Because what I'll probably have... So... to go with what I was thinking... I know, I've been doing it again. I'm sorry. Actually, there's one bit I haven't prepared, which is the point where these start diverging, so that we can get to the portals that aren't on the cardinals straight from here. Time to install, create, and use the schematic cannon. Not quite, but I do have. Oh, I don't have it enabled. I have Lightmatica. So I'm thinking of using that. Gordon names Ramsey comes to mind. Always a good run. I think we might have that. And if we don't... Oh yeah, we've got a Ramsey. He's in the kitchens. But yes, I'm thinking towers like this might end up around each of the portals. I won't be using these again, except for at the well, this is our central hub, and we will be using these all over the place. Scots is going to cheat at this build. Hold on. This is what we pay. Taryn, is it cheating? Given that I plan on starting to use World Eaters and Tunnel Bores to start digging away, if anything, those are the bigger cheat. Because it won't be me doing large amounts of mining like this anymore. Which will be good for the fact that my statistics for this are already painful. Oh, we're at 403,000 netherrack mined. Ouch. No, those use vanilla mechanics. Bugs specifically bugs my thing. True. Yes. And I'm not going to be using Lightmatica with Easy Place or anything like that. I'm just going to be using Lightmatica to make it so I can work out what the heck I'm doing. We've discussed this. Repetition is allowed to happen off stream. Thank goodness for that. Particularly since there's going to be a lot of repetition. Less than 500,000. Those are newbie numbers. Mix of, depending on how you type certain characters in a row, Twitch will convert them. For example, if you type a left arrow and then 2 hyphens, it will turn it into an arrow. Oh, it's 1, is it? Thanks, Taryn. I have a question. Something I do need to check off down here. Yeah, oh, hey. Hi, guys. Ooh, you've been busy. Apparently the frog was hungry. Hey, frog. Hi, frog. If I open these walls up... Follow me.
To your doom.
Oh, hey. I probably want those bits of wall back as well. Hi. Come on. I know somebody who'd like to meet you for lunch. Come on. Jump this way. Come on. Down here. There you are. I brought you a snack. Ha ha. I think I need more, murder snow. I don't have enough murder snow down there, do I? They do, which is why there's the snow. Because if I, because the murder snow will cause them to become smaller. So if I were to, for example, pick up that block that I want. Yes. Come on. Into the murder snow. Aren't you supposed to be taking damage? Ah! See? They take damage. If I fill this place properly with murder snow, they do that. And by having the murder snow only 1 block above the ground, these things are actually 1 and a bit blocks. So they still freeze. Eventually. Yep, that one just froze. And thank you for the quote 200. And now, Froggy gets a snack. Froggy gets a snack and he is happy. Ribbit. Froggy gets a snack and he is happy. Ribbit. Froggy gets a snack and he is happy. There's all the things that Pop goes the froggy. Thank you for that, Miakula. I will sort that out first thing tomorrow. Right, I'm going to get myself into a safe area. And then we will get Pretty's mode. And I have no idea how I'm going to actually do that in-game. Because I've had issues with pasting stuff into Minecraft in the past. But we will see. Right, let's get my main account to the overworld where it's safe. And then we will actually get Pretty's mode going. But the other nice thing is one of the bastions. I can never remember Raven. In, out, both. Shaking it all about. However, I was going to say something else. I can't remember what it was. Right. Ooh. That looks... I love the glow on the edge of the ring. That looks cool. Let's have a... Oh, look, a ghast. Typical. Oh, that's nice as well. Seeing it from the roof section as it goes off into the distance through the nether. This is why I wanted to mine out that much more today, so that we could see it like this. Because that just looks phenomenal. And if we actually go into the tunnel... That's nice. I am very happy with this design. It has come together really nicely. We still need to deal with this area. I keep forgetting to do that. So, yeah, I really think this is going to be fun to actually traverse when it's complete. Because if you can imagine this running for 600 odd blocks out to the Frozen Archive, for example. Because the Frozen Archive is on a direct line out here. So that will be another area where it will be particularly... There appears to be a lack of floor in my plans. Probably. There's a lot of things I need to sort out in my plans. But, I think when we're back here next week, it will probably be tunnel bores and world eaters that are the two things that we tinker with first. And at the weekend, I might try and do some building to extend out the wings of the central cathedral, so that we can see this in more of its glory. Because we've only got the beginnings of this side, and this side and this side are completely missing. Which is a shame, because I think once this is going off in all four cardinals, it's going to look pretty stunning. I mean, I think it looks pretty stunning as is, but having it look even more stunning would definitely be nice. Thank you. As I say, I am very happy with the direction this has gone. It is significantly better than the first attempt, and it is very much living up to what I hoped it would look like. I'd had something like this in mind for the last 2 years, I guess. It's just been waiting for me to really be able to focus on it. However, as we run out of time to focus, we now reach the end of today's stream. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back at the airship. And I forgot to change to snooze the ads again. Fnurble. Whoopsie. Yes. Because of you'll also feel like if it doesn't accelerate the horses to plaid speed, then what's the maybe. Yes, tomorrow we will be back at the airship because that is our standard 50-50 split. And we will be back probably... We've got several sections of the gas bags to build, and I still want to start working on the interior skeleton. So we will have to see where we go with that one. Let's see, who can I raid out to? Because definitely want to do that. I don't think we've been out to Corrupted Tree for a little bit. Let's have a quick look. 10 days. It's not too bad. Thankfully there isn't a mythical sausage, because then we could have all of the bad jokes and suggestions about me going to there. Right, I am going to send us over to Corrupted Tree, who is working on a Minecraft Live submission build. Okay, interesting. Let's go and find out what that's all about, shall we? I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. You are, as always, amazing. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.